So when I first got here, it's a Christmas party at the Veterans Thrift Store. Just a couple of words. Anthony's going to say more, but a lot of our veterans came from the house. So thanks for coming down, guys. Honestly, I want you guys to remember all of the support that we get from the community that makes this store successful and makes the house successful is all about you. It's all about you. It's not about me. It's not about the boys running the store. It's not about, hey, let's sell stuff and make a whole bunch of money. We sell stuff and we make a whole bunch of money so that we can make sure you guys have what you need. So this is all about you guys. And for that, I just want you to remember that we care about you, the community loves you, and it's an honor and a privilege to be able to give back after all the sacrifices that you guys have made for our freedoms and our lives. So, with that said, when I first walked in, Santa came right up to me and asked me, what do I want for Christmas? Like, what's on my wish list? And I got to be honest with you, and I said this to you, didn't I, Santa? I said, I have everything my heart desires. I really do. There's nothing that I want for. Maybe if I could have anything, maybe my phone not ringing 80 times a day. That would be nice. Can you make that happen, Santa?
No. Far too busy.
Right? So, I want to say thank you to all of our shoppers, the supporters of the store. That's awesome that you guys love the store so much. And I got to adjust because your knee is not settling very good as of late. And then, of course, the store wouldn't be possible without the support of the community that makes all those amazing donations. And anybody who's ever been in the store realizes that, we got a lot of nice, very nice inventory here at the store, and it just keeps coming. So for that, we are certainly especially grateful to the community because, there's a lot of different good charities, some good charities, some not so good charities, but there's a lot to choose from of who you want to support, So when you veterans are feeling like, hey, nobody cares about me, remember this. Or every single piece of item, there's over, I used to say 400,000 unique items here. It's more like, I don't know, probably 1 million now, right? We probably have 1 million items in this store, and every single one of them that walked through this door, every item here is because the community wants to help you guys. Just remember that when you're feeling like, hey, the sacrifice because I've heard you guys say it, the sacrifice I make for this country and nobody cares and look at my life and no, we care. Yeah. We care. You just remember that.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We do. Okay. All right, so I don't know how much of the store staff is here. Okay, but some of this Anthony might want to discuss, but I'm just going to jump in on it in that everybody here is going to get all the employees are going to get a Christmas bonus, and that'll show up in your paychecks, right? So I think everybody's getting paid on Wednesday. I'm not sure, but anyway, and we're grateful that we're even in a position to do that. Now, I have the big check here. It's not written out yet, so I'm just going to talk about it instead of actually showing you. I didn't even have time to fill it out. But in the first quarter, we wrote a check for almost $20,000. It was $19,500 and change. And the second quarter was, I think, $35,000. And the third quarter was $22,000. And I'm going to write a check by the end of the year, or right after the first of the year, whatever, for this last quarter, and it's going to put us. I'm kind of torn, either very, very close to 100,000 or just over. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Better hold on to me because I almost fell. I almost fell.
Protect an Anna.
She didn't write the check yet.
Yeah, wait till I write that check before I break my neck. You know, we were not able to do that. This store has been here for 3.5 years now. And, you know, the first year I wrote a check from the store to the shelter, and that came out of my pocket. And the second year, there was a little tiny bit of profit. I was embarrassed to give that little, so I put the rest with it, and we wrote a check for $42,000. So, but most of, I would say, I don't remember. My life's a blur, but I would say probably half of that came out of my pocket. and obviously that's unsustainable. I can't just, you know, work this store, work so hard to raise money for the veterans, and then there not be any money, you know? So, with that said, Anthony, where's Anthony, Darian, and Giovanni?
Anthony?
Yeah, where's, oh.
I don't know where Darian is. He never
There's
showed
no
up.
little ones, right?
No,
Okay.
no, there.
Okay, so
Darian's underneath you.
yeah. So just so you guys, for whoever doesn't know this is so we have Anthony. Come here, buddy. Okay, so Anthony is my firstborn grandson, and Anthony is the general manager here at the store. He has done an absolutely phenomenal job. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. Darian, Santa, better known as Santa, and Giovanni. So Darian and Anthony are brothers, and then Giovanni is cousin. And so Darian and Giovanni, they were 16 years old, and they helped me set up this store. And don't let me fall. If Nano breaks a hip at my age, it's not going to be good. So, anyway, Giovanni has worked here consistently since he was 16. Darian came down and worked the summer in the setup. So, when my previous manager sabotaged the store, and we were almost, well, they closed the store, and I was almost just like, whatever, wasn't in God's plan. Maybe we'll just leave the store closed, I guess. I don't know. Anthony called me and he said, Nana, let me come downstate and I want to help you, help you at the store. And I'm like, well, what about your job? He was managing a McDonald's franchise. And he was kind of over it. And I said, but have you decided what you want to do? And he said, well, no, not really. He said, I do know I want to have my own business. I said, well, of course you do. I've been grooming you since you're old enough to talk. Of course you want your own store. So anyway, he came down, and then then of course, Giovanni was already here. And then Darian joined a month or two later and quit his job. And now the boys are all living down here in Metro Detroit. They rented an apartment. And so the checks that I've written every quarter and the check that I will write for year end this quarter is all profits. It's all profit from the store. And the Christmas bonus to the employees will be profits from the store. I've not had to pull a nickel out of my pocket. And just, the Google reviews are better. The smiles of the shoppers in the store, the compliments that I get, not only on the merchandise and the pricing and how clean and nice the store is, but just on how gracious and just nice my staff is. And, obviously I have more employees than just my 3 grandsons, but, they're the ones that set the tone here, if you will, to make this store a pleasure. And so for that, guys, I just want you to say thank you, and I'm so proud of you, all of you. Thank you. Thank you. And then as far as the veterans, I don't think Carrie and I did not discuss this about bringing them tonight. You did not bring them tonight, did you? Okay, so you guys we'll have a Christmas present for you guys at the house. Don't get way excited, but it's a nice. Okay, and these were things that the community provided. Whatever. So you guys will have a little something from Vets Returning Home that was provided to you from the community. And I don't know exactly when we'll do that. We'll probably just guys, so you know, probably I would say Tuesday when Carrie comes in, she will give your presents to Will, and then maybe probably pass them out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. You guys figure that out.
If you're good.
Okay, at the house.
If you're good.
Yeah, if you're good. Yeah, otherwise, Santa.
It's cold.
We're gonna
It's cold.
have Santa come over there and straighten you guys out. Let's see. Thank you to all my volunteers. Okay, like Lois and Mike, knocking yourselves out. Is Marilyn still here?
No, she left.
No.
Kimberly's here.
Kimberly. You know, these guys have been up at mostly volunteering up at the granary and at the mill. And if anybody doesn't know what's going on up there, just check us out on social media. But we have a lot on our plate right now, a lot. And you know, the worst part of it is they're up there at the granary and the mill, and those buildings are over 100 years old. The mill is almost 200 years old. The granary is over 100 years old, and there's no heat there. There's no heat. There's no furnace. There's no bathroom at the granary. Not even a bathroom. They gotta use a porta potty. You know, and the veterans know. Like, they've been coming in. You know, when we get donated stuff, we got these donated vests that you can. They have a battery pack, and you know you can charge the batteries and they heat up. And I said, don't sell those at the store. We have to take those all to the granary for my volunteers. And then these like electric hand warmer things, you know. So these guys are really taking one for the team. So for that, guys, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. You know, and guys, we have to remember, it's like the issues that the veterans are having is only because our government has failed them miserably. Okay? And we're talking epic fail. And not even getting better. Some things have gotten better. But for the most part, it's taken its toll. And things are getting worse in the veteran community. It becomes a bigger challenge. And as part of the community, we really got to step up for these guys. You know, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail tonight, but we're losing this fight for the plight of our veterans, is my point. Okay, we're not winning. It's not getting better. I've committed 12 years, and I came into this very arrogant, like, oh, you know, it says it in my mission statement. You know, what's in the to end the chronic homeless amongst the veterans. I'm further away in 12 years than we're further away from that mission accomplished than I was 12 years ago. So it's sad, it's unacceptable, and what we're going through right now behind the scenes with the granary, with the mill, you know, with the shelter, with the store, we need a donation center. I mean, I've taken on probably more than I can handle, but it's time to slow walk it is over. We cannot, you know, there has to be a sense of urgency, and we have to pay attention about what's going on in the veteran community. So anybody thinks that, you know, anything that you can do to help me and keep the word out, get the word out to your friends and your community and your network and whatever, is that the vets need help. And if anybody wants to know how can I help the veterans, have them call me. You know, I mean, I get about 80 calls a day. Let's turn that into 100 a day. I'd be happy to do it, you know. So I'm going to pass this over to Anthony, see what Anthony would like to throw in there. But again, just from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. You know, I do have to add a couple more. Special thank you to Carrie, because I could not. I cannot do what I do without Carrie. I always say, I go, listen, this job is killing me. And now I say to Carrie, I said, I know this job is killing you too. I mean, it's killing us all. Like we do above and beyond, and I don't know how much longer we can sustain at this level. So, you know, we have to rally. We have to rally some more to whatever. I want to say a special thank you. Where's Marty? Okay, Marty's got his hand up. Will, raise your hand. Okay, these two gentlemen came in. They're staying at Vets Returning Home, and they volunteered to help manage the house. So, and I'm talking about the day-to-day operations, making sure everybody's sober, making sure that, you know, they're doing their chores, making sure that nobody gets in any fights or does anything stupid, right? You know, there's no glory in that job, you know, and they're working as hard as me and Carrie and Anthony and Darren and Giovanni at the store. I mean, it's hard, and you know, not a whole lot of thanks for it, and we certainly don't pay them well. You know, they get a small little stipend for helping, and it's not for them. It's not about, you know, are you going to pay me? No, they love Vets Returning Home. And as a matter of fact, that's what Will came to me. He said, listen, I love this program. This program saved my life. And, you know, I know it's beyond anything. It's getting out of control. You know, I want to volunteer for house manager. And he took it over. And I said, well, you better recruit somebody else to back you up. I recruited Marty. And these two, all I can say, they're rocking it. They are rocking it. The house looks great. There's smiles again from the rest of the veteran residents. I'm not going to say everybody's happy. Nobody wants to live in a shelter, you guys. Nobody does. Nobody. You know, but they all can appreciate that it's better than under the viaduct, you know, or behind a dumpster corral. So with that said, Marty, Will, I personally moved on site twice in the past 3 months. That's the first time in 12 years. I've never had to do that before. Okay, things have gotten exponentially worse, and they just need a lot more time and attention than I could give them. So for Marty and Will to step up like that, I'm glad that we've, you know, somewhat gained control of the house at least. So thank you again. All right, I'll pass it on to Anthony.
Thank you. Sorry, I've had a bit of a cold. All right, not sure how I'm going to follow that up. That was quite a good speech there. Covered a lot of our bases. But what I would definitely like to do is thank our supporters and our donors and volunteers again, just one last time. It's just like this store wouldn't be possible without donations and support. So those are very important things, and thank you very much. I am also going to just kind of take my time to personally thank our staff, the people who kind of like make the store operate every day. I just saw one of them walk in over there. I will thank the people that are here first that I can see. I got Jamie over here. She just recently joined our staff. We have Paul, who has actually been on our staff prior, and he made a return. I've got Danzel here. He is Rockstar. He's been working up at the cashier. He's one of our veterans. He is a very hard worker, and he's been there the entire day. So special thank you to them. I wouldn't be able to make today work. I wouldn't be able to make any day work without them. So thank you. And then the people who are not here, I also want to make sure that they get acknowledged. We've got Nathan, who's another one of our cashiers. He's been here for a very long time. He's just nonstop moving. The guy's a very busy man, and he gets here when he can, but he gets the job done. We've got Stella, who's actually here earlier, was not able to make it tonight, but she's also relatively new, and she blended right in. Rockstar. Yes, absolutely. Got Virginia. There's not even words to describe how nice that woman is. She is an angel. Unfortunately, she has been away for a little bit, but she's making her return next week. We'll get her back for Christmas. And then we also, of course, I got my assistant managers. These guys, oh my gosh. I wouldn't be as sane. I wouldn't be able to give this speech. Man, these guys, if I didn't get them to come down and join me, and we didn't kind of get to be a team here, it'd be very different. Kind of get to work in rule of threes here, and it's just bouncing ideas off of each other. Just what do we want? What do we want this store to be? How can we make the most we can for the guys? And when they come down, like Will and Marty, they have come down and volunteered here. They have done personal work. They have placed items. They've done everything that my staff has done and more. They just, everybody just comes together to make the store work, and it's a very good feeling just to know that so many people care and just want us to succeed for the mission. And the mission is, it's all that matters here. I want to thank Sandy, of course, for the opportunity to give us these positions, let us kind of take the reins over here, get things going, straighten things out. The trust, yes, it's a lot, especially after getting sabotaged. As you said, that's a hard thing to just hand. It's like handing your baby over to the nanny, you know. Yeah, it's tough, but we're trying to do our best. And my family, I had to. You know, I've got my brother here all the time, but I kind of had to step away from Midland. We both did to make this work, and that was our home. And we've never really known anything like truly different. So coming down here was a bit of a culture shock, but you know, we're happy that we have the support back home to be able to, you know, keep us sane. She comes. I know. It's just I don't get to see her all the time, but thank you, Mom. Thank you very much, and thank you, Wade. Thank you for all the work that you do. Okay, guys, I can list. Thank you to my lovely girlfriend, Aiden. Thank you for your patience with me, especially. And I think I'm going to just yield the rest of my time to these two because I feel that their words are just as equally as important. So I will go to Giovanni first.
Sure. Here we go.
Love the hat.
Thank you. Well, I'm sure Darian and I will show a little bit more brevity than our two beautiful speeches that you just bore witness to. But thank you, everyone, for coming. Or excuse me, Santa Claus and I.
Yes.
But thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you to our shoppers, our families, our donors, and our veterans.
Yes.
Most importantly, that is why we're here. That's why we clock in every day. And to be honest, working with these guys and working with my girlfriend, Jamie, just makes every day feel like hanging out. I love it here, and thank you all for joining us. Santa Claus?
We have had plenty of amazing speeches tonight, but I figured just a little something. One, I mean, I feel like we need another round of applause for all of our staff here tonight. I mean, we have truly kept the ball rolling. We have kept the standards high. I mean, the place is fully decorated. That and our volunteers have been working around the clock to make sure that this place is Christmasified, as you can see. Another thing, thank you to all of our donors and our supporters. I mean, again, you guys make the store go around. There would be no items to price if there were no items donated. So it's like, I mean, from the bottom of my and the staff of management's hearts, the store's hearts, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Very good. Give us a
Okay, one more person I have to thank is Jason White.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Right, DJ Coop. You know, anytime I have any kind of event, all I have to do is ask Jason, and he always steps up. He always takes one for the team, no matter what it is. It's not just DJing too. So you know, he's all around got our back, and you know, for that, thank you so much. All right, folks, please eat the rest of this food, and you know, enjoy the whatever. What time is it? Is it almost 9? Because we're
Getting there.
yeah. So we got about 45 minutes, and then we're kicking everybody out because these guys are exhausted. But anyway, and Merry Christmas. God bless you all. God bless America. And you know, let's pray. You know, pray for our president. Pray for survival of our Constitution. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it's all going to shake out. But you know, we do have a lot to be thankful for. But you know, there's a lot at stake in these times. So it's a blessing to be here with you. Thank you so much.